Were always plenty. Definitely were. There were always plenty of opportunities to be had. Sounds like something, but it might be something slightly different. There was much something to be had is a saying, but I don't know if it applies in opportunities. Or this sentence. As you can tell, Rain Eternal, English is not my native language, and I've never written any. Well, I've for fun written little bits of stuff in English. I actually started an English writing project with Binary, which is cool. But this is like the first full page of English I've written in my life. My favorite follows one main character within a group of rebels set in a Oh, Binary and you can talk. Rain, you've got a potential fan already. Binary and you can talk. Essentially, when the world, or what was left of it, rebuilt itself, it began to heavily censor things in order to prevent another war. There we go. There we go. Post-apocalyptic hype. Really cool. That'd be cool stuff. I'm really new in the post-apocalyptic. Like, I have never touched anything post-apocalyptic. I mean, I've read a lot of books, and I'm still reading a lot of books, but I have never gotten to post-apocalyptic before, nor in movies, nor in games. But I have a boyfriend now that really loves post-apocalyptic, so I'm starting to discover the area. I am actually going to play Wasteland 2, so very, very generously gifted to me by Daydreamer 1988. And playing a writing game in post-apocalyptic with my boyfriend. And I've actually got myself, I forgot to tell you, I actually got myself, I have a post-apocalyptic book, but I never took it up. I never picked it up. And I've unearthed it now, so I am going to read it. I don't know about movies yet. Maybe we can watch a movie or two. But I am totally new in this genre. Totally new. The rebels, who were technically terrorists, were old people who survived the original apocalypse. They have memories of the world as it was and attacked the new world using giant murals. Graffiti hype. They do these super intricate paintings on things like military installations or factories or things like that. So like a peaceful resistance? That's really cool. The Road. The Road. That's a very non-descriptive title. Like, road trip genre in post-apocalyptic setting? Ish. What book? The Fifth Wave. It's called The Fifth Wave. Yeah. I believe it's about a girl trying to survive in the world that has been destroyed by aliens, but they survived. And the aliens destroyed the world in 4 waves. And they say the 5th wave is coming. And she's just, you know, surviving and meeting other kids and doing stuff. I'm not sure what they eventually will do because that's not spoiled and I don't want spoilers. But yeah, it's about that. The Road, it's about a boy and his father as they make their way along trying to survive. I haven't read the book, but I only watched the film. Cool. We can do that. I have to discover this genre because it's actually pretty cool. I think I actually don't know why I steered clear from it so much. Maybe I thought that it would be really depressing. And obviously a lot of the stuff about the setting is quite depressing. But I don't feel like I get depressed by reading it or watching it, or which I was afraid I would. Because, you know, when I read a book, I mean, I'm worse than with movies. I mean, I'll cry, I'll laugh, I'll gasp, I'll throw the book through the room, I'll... Oh, the feels! I have feels when I read. So I was really scared that post-apocalyptic ones will really bum me out, and then I'll stay in that bummed out zone for 3 days straight and just not be able to get out of it. So maybe I was scared of that, but it seems to be okay. Although I read the first 2 chapters of Fifth Wave, and I have one little problem, and that is I don't really like the main character very much. Which is an issue because she's the main character. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's really cool, Rain. Really cool. Oh, you found the right people then. Like, I'm getting to know the genre. You can suggest things. By all means, suggest things if I have to check stuff out on post-apocalyptic stuff. And Binary Ferret there, he loves post-apocalyptic. So, you know, fan from the get-go. I also I thought you might have issues with it being aliens. Yeah, but the aliens, do you mean in the Fifth Wave? Because in the Fifth Wave, the aliens are kind of attacking from afar. They never come to the planet. They attack. They don't need to. The waves are things they send from afar. Sister ringing. Say hi for me. Delay won't make you though. The opening of the dream had them attack an airship that was using heavy with fertilizers to alter the current land beyond what it was. So they hijacked the ship and ended up painting a huge mural on a blue whale on it. The paint itself is designed to change colors, but more importantly, it eats through the hull of the ship. The citizens below meanwhile see this huge mural ultimately before the ship explodes. Yes. Painting murals did not sound very aggressive until you described the paint, the nature of the paint, yeah. That is quite aggressive, yeah. But I guess you'll have to be, like, that's also a thing in this. I found post-apocalyptic characters are very damn ruthless because obviously only the toughest survive. So, you know, all the remaining characters are quite tough, which makes sense. Okay, let's see. So, Yale didn't get cities often. He's grateful for it. He did understand the benefits of doing business in a place so full of people. Do I want a though there? No, I don't want a though there. He did understand. It was almost impossible to stick out, and there were always plenty of opportunities to be had. Oh. Okay. Welcome back. That was a quick call. Let's see. Let's actually go. I can just stay there. Oh, bless you, dog. My dog just sneezed. That is an odd thing indeed. Don't be weirded out by the smell bit though. That's a woman thing. Women, and you can look this up, women can smell a smell on people that is very personal to them. Like everyone has their own smell. And the theory is that it's very nothing to do with my story, but I like these tidbits of information. That they can smell whose genetics fit theirs, so their children will be healthy when they're born. Like they can smell it if babies You like, I can't say it properly in English. Which is true. Yeah, so I have personal smell, and if we think someone smells nice in that with that smell, not just like normal smells, but whether then the genetics of that person would fit ours. And if we think they smell bad or unpleasant or just not, then their genetics would not fit ours. And you can look that up. It is somewhere. I read that in a magazine that does all these fact things, and then I looked it up on the internet, and yeah, it's just so and obviously from experience, I recognize people's smell. That's just it's a woman thing. That she calls you about it, however, is quite interesting. The more you know, indeed, the more you know. I think I want to have. I'm going to have Topple ask a question to get the conversation going again. That sounds like he's up to something. That would be awesome, yeah. Double ganger hype. Double ganger. I don't know how to say this in English. That can be only one. That's a whole other story right there. Oh man. It's been ages since I watched those videos though. Those movies, I mean. Astral's having a lot of fun. Let's see. Do I take it this way? Yeah, I do take it this way. I think writing is a lot of decision making as well, because I have planned out like all the chapters, well, at least the skeleton of the story from start to finish. but then you go into detail, and there's just constant decision making going on, like little things, even about even like details in the world, or the nuances in relationships between characters and stuff like that. It's really it's a big thing. Yes, you can change them a little. It's best to change them while you're writing them, though, and once you have written all of them, not too much, because then you may end up with inconsistencies, or you have to make sure that you know where you mentioned them, and then when you change it in one spot, change it in all the other spots where you mentioned them as well. With really little things, I always decide to just settle on them once I made up my mind, because it will get way too chaotic to just go back and change it everywhere. Obviously, the bigger things, like deciding on the, if you have had like a certain currency in mind where they pay with, and you want to change it, and you just go back and change it everywhere. But if I'm now deciding on whether Gil knows or does not know, knows a little bit or doesn't know at all why they came to the city, and obviously whatever I decide here will influence the rest of the chapter. Well, the rest of everything coming after. So if I would change that, go back and change that, I would have to rewrite everything. So there's a lot of those kinds of decisions as well. I think I'm gonna go for a bit of mystery here, because we need to hype it up a little bit. And I'm going to make him not know, I think. I've moved my break up. I'm gonna take a break in 8 minutes and then come back to it. Because we were having such a cool conversation, I didn't want to cut that short and jump out. So let's see. What? Snorted? I think that's the right word. I don't want the names below each other. I'm going to story for my novels. When I get the first couple chapters done, could I send it to either one of you or both for opinions? Yes, you could. I wouldn't mind, definitely, If you trust my judgment, that is. But that's actually why I'm doing this stream. I want to inspire and help other writers, because I think that writing is a skill and not something like I not saying, like, a lot of writers are very open about it, but I also think there's this like air of about it that it's kind of like you have this talent and you kind of magically make a epic story pop out. I really think it's a skill you can learn, because trust me, I was not talented growing up. I really taught myself the skill. I taught myself to write, and it took me ages to be able to actually write a novel. And it paid off, because I'm going to be published now. And I just thought, like, I want to help others get there as well, because it's definitely a skill and a craft, and I think it's should be demystified and just be appreciated as a skill. So definitely that would be cool. Would be cool, and of course we get to read. Um, is your what genre is your novel, by the way? Is it post-apocalyptic too? Are we talking about these rebels? Uh, well, any genre will do. I mean, I read everything. I read everything. Okay, post-apocalyptic is a very recent addition to my list, I'll admit. So I used to not read everything, but right now I'm pretty much reading everything. So maybe I was exaggerating at first. I fixed that up a little bit. I what email shall I use for that? Well, I take it will take you a while to get this all on paper, and I'm gonna stream every Thursday evening. Every Thursday evening I will be writing on Stormdancers here. So next week I will give you an email address where you can send it to. There's that story and another much bigger novel that is also set in the same type of universe. That is cool. I'm not sure I can give a lot of feedback on the genre itself, because I'm such a noob to it. But you know, like the writing technical stuff, if you want me to kind of give my opinion on it, I would gladly do it. And I love reading stories, so I'll be honored to read your stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a separate email address for this, for Stormdancers. So I'll probably be able to provide it at the next stream. Now that's actually the same kind of response as Toppel gave, so I'm not gonna go there. So Gale forth out a laugh. I'm gonna keep that in. I have a... Oh! Pay your bill! My phone is moaning that it needs money. Yeah, phone. Yeah. Let's see. First I'll laugh. So, feed me money. It wants the money. Pay your bills, hype. Oh man, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm already starting to overshare because it is more powerful to describe how a character is feeling and not tell the reason and let the readers read between the lines. So I'm gonna stop this here and I may even end up editing it. But I'm gonna go over here for now. It is time for my break. My bladder so agrees with that. Yeah, I'll put up some tunes on the break. The tunes are from what was his name again? Brainderb. I should probably see it. Well, it's actually also on the on my channel info below. There it is. Ben Sounds. Ben Sounds. He makes this cool tunes to use on Twitch and YouTube for free. You can download them from his website. Go check out his website. It's awesome. His tunes are really, really nice. I'm gonna play some of those because I think my stream has been quiet long enough. And the Tattoo Music Man, yeah. I will not be very long. I'm just gonna refill my glass, empty my bladder, just wasn't fit in, and yeah, stretch my legs, look after my dog. I will be right back. So yeah, and then we go do this thing. We're going to finish up some more. We're going to write some more. I will be writing for like a little less than an hour after this, and then we will go check out another streamer. We're probably with 2 little book sharks to do a raid, but just go chill at another streamers. And yeah, I'll then come back later. So, but first things first, break and me returning to do some more writing and chatting with you guys. So, yeah. No, binary, there's little chance of that. It's all good. It's all good. With that, we go to the break. See you in a bit, guys.